Coleman just turned 44, 17 years older than Shogun Hua. Everything else, though, is virtually identical. A highly anticipated rematch here tonight in Ireland, and with the official introductions, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, 3 rounds of fighting in the UFC light heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a mixed martial artist holding a professional record of 16 wins with 3 losses. Standing 6 feet 1 inch tall, he weighed in at 205 pounds, 14.6 stone. Fighting out of Curitiba, Brazil. Ladies and gentlemen, a wrestler with a professional record of 15 wins and 8 losses. He stands 6 feet 1 inch tall, weighing in at 206 pounds, 14.7 stone. Fighting out of Columbus, Ohio, USA. He is the former UFC heavyweight champion, presenting the UFC Hall of Fame Octagon Warrior, referee in charge of the Octagon is Kevin Mohawk.
Mark! Shogun, Mark! You've both been given your rules. I want a good, clean fight. Obey my commands at all times. Defend yourself at all times. If I tell you to break, you break clean. Do you understand, Mark? Do you understand, Shogun? Touch gloves, come out fighting.
Shogun will barely look at Mark Coleman.
Yeah, he's not big for stare downs,
nope.
Which is interesting because he's coming from shootbox, and Vanderlei Silva's famous for them.
Mark the Hammer Coleman, the definition of cage fighter, against Mauricio Shogun Hua.
Are you ready? Are you ready? Let's fight!
Here we go!
Oh, big leg kick immediately by Shogun. Coleman gets a hold of him, using that octagon. He's got him to the ground. He ate a big leg kick, but he has got him where he wants him. Shogun's trying to roll.
Phil Baroni right there saying he's hurt.
He may be. Coleman has vicious punching power. If he can get Shogun down and get on top of him, he can do some serious damage.
He's done it over and over again in his mixed martial arts career. Coleman, 15 wins.
And he's a very decorated wrestler. Very good on the ground in top position. He's got to look out, though, for triangles, arm bars, knee bars. Shogun has a very good jiu-jitsu game. He's rolling for a knee right now. Mark's got to get his leg out of there. He's got to get his leg out of there.
Coleman, a national championship in Ohio State as a heavyweight in '88.
He turned. He's good. He's up. Shogun's got a hold of him, a standing guillotine, and Shogun's on his feet.
Shogun, Coleman's got to keep those hands up. Coleman not comfortable with the stand-up exchange, Joe.
No, he's not, but as long as he can get Shogun to the ground.
Such a powerful athlete is Coleman, the 1992 Olympian.
Triangle attempt. Mark's got to look out for his legs here.
Shogun relentless in his attack as well.
Coleman on his back. When was the last time we saw that?
Not very often, and a long time ago. Over a decade ago, he fought in the UFC.
Immediately, Shogun passes his guard. Instantly.
The winner of the UFC 10 and 11 heavyweight tournaments.
Shogun's trying to get that arm free. Mark's doing a good job of holding on to it. Now it's free. Shogun's going to try to pin down one of Mark's arms with his knee.
Shogun, a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt. Here's a stat for you. Has never won a fight in which his opponent has attempted submissions. Since 2004, Coleman not as successful with his takedowns, but so far tonight he's been pretty good.
You hear Coleman's corner screaming out for him to get underhooks.
And you wonder too, Joe, as this fight gets deeper, that cut to 205. I know Mark Coleman's a wrestler. This is the first time he's been competing at 205 in his life. Will that have an effect on his cardio?
Yeah, and as you get older, it's more and more difficult to dehydrate your body and recover. Coleman landing a couple of punches from the bottom here. He wants to scramble.
Coleman's trying to land a Shogun. That makes me think of Pete Williams when I see that. Had an uppercut. Coleman's got to be careful in this position.
Checking his side kicks
those
either.
knees. Coleman with a left.
He's eating these kicks though, Mike.
Shogun knows he's got. Coleman looks tired, Joe.
Yeah, he looks exhausted. He ate a knee there, a knee to the chin.
Coleman gonna look for another takedown.
Coleman trying to scramble to his feet, but Shogun's gonna take his back here. He's gotta be careful. Coleman's on top.
60 seconds remains in round one.
Shogun scrambling to his feet.
How much gas does the Hammer have, though, here for round one?
He looks exhausted, Mike.
This is where the hands fall. This is where he got knocked out by Pete Williams. This kind of exhaustion, Joe.
Right, but that was later on in the fight. This is where it is. That's it. He's hurt.
Same situation, though. He was gassed. He couldn't keep the hands up, and he got caught. 30 seconds remains in round one. Coleman wanting to prove tonight the first win over Shogun in 06 was not a fluke.
Coleman's still hanging in there. He's got a hold of Shogun. He's unable to take him down here, though. He's in trouble.
Coleman striking now. Coleman's got his hands up now, Joe. Gotta keep the hands up. He's getting jabbed to death. And a knee.
Nice knee by Shogun.
Another.
Excellent first round for Shogun.
Coleman is exhausted.
Go
He
here.
can't even find his
You
corner
won that
right now,
round.
Joe.
You won that round. You win in the fight. You hurt him bad twice. You hurt him bad twice. He's hurt. He's looking for a way out. Here, mouthpiece. Mouthpiece. Did you go to water?
How you doing, Mark?
You got it. We're good. We're good. We're good. Hey, you're winning. It's a war, and you're winning. You hurt him twice. You really hurt him. He's on low rocky legs.
Stuck that jab right in his face.
Yeah. You keep the right hand behind. Just throw punches. Come on, you're in a war. You're a legend. You're doing awesome. This is a great fucking fight, dude. If you really, he's right there. You don't move his head. He's staying tall. He's tight. Keep it. Blast him. Straight right hand. Straight right hand. All you need is a straight right hand. Straight right hand. Straight right hand. You're gonna win this fight, Coleman. If you want it, you gotta suck it right now. Win.
Brandon Hinkle and the New York badass Phil Baroni in the corner of Mark Coleman. Shogun very fresh.
Phil trying real hard to pump
Man, I'll
Mark
tell
up.
you, can he recover, though?
You know, the game plan should be very simple. Get a hold of him, drag him to the ground.
He's got to do it quick because he was getting eaten up in the striking game. Coleman looking for the big power, though. Coleman just avoided the knee. He's still exhausted, Joe.
He's eating leg kicks, too. That one to the body. Shogun's very relaxed here. He looks so confident.
Coleman trying to answer.
Coleman landed a real good jab there.
When will he go for the takedown? And remember, as you know, Joe, you try to shoot, you don't have as much energy left.
Yeah, he's got two hands clasped together, which is always a bad sign. Nice takedown for Coleman. He's got it. This is his opportunity. While he's in this spot, he's got to punch his face. He's got to wear him out. He's got to do damage. When he's got this good position, he's got to do damage. He's got to take advantage. But he's using it to try to catch his breath, and that's the problem.
Again, the hands are low. Ducks under. Coleman in his last 5 fights landing only 27% of his takedown attempts.
That's the power of Mark Coleman right there.
But tonight he's had great success. 71% in his career prior to that.
He's got to be careful of the knees here. Shogun using the tie clinch to land a leg kick and an elbow. Solid jab by Coleman.
The hammer with the uppercut.
But it's like, God, the way his hands are down, it almost seems like you're just waiting for something disastrous to happen.
I have the same exact feeling.
I mean, look at him here.
It's earlier in the fight, like you said, but it makes me think of the Pete Williams kick. Because that's how Coleman was. He was out of it, the hands were low, and it's going to happen again.
Oh, man, this is hard to watch. His hands are so low. I mean, you want to think he's playing possum, but it just doesn't seem like it.
Again, the cut, Joe, to 205, because you know he worked hard.
Yeah.
But the cut to 205 for the first time in his life.
Yeah, we saw him a few months ago, and he was telling me he was 230.
Well, he said the minute he took the fight at 205, he started gaining weight. He said, I don't know why it's happening, but I started gaining weight.
All that hard training, yeah.
12-year veteran of mixed martial arts. Very proud father of Mackenzie and Morgan, watching back in Columbus. A true legend of the octagon. Trying to hold on to some of that legendary status.
Mark's able to land the left hand, which is kind of surprising that Shogun's been just eating that jab. He's got a good tie clinch here, though, and he's landed a couple good knees to Mark, and he's down. Mark has got to take advantage of this. I just don't know how much gas he's got.
Shogun kind of pulled guard there, didn't he, Joe?
It's hard to tell if he fell, if he pulled guard, pushes Mark right off.
Big hammer from the hammer. Looks at the clock, 90 seconds left in the round. Coleman with the left, and again.
Shogun looks exhausted himself, and Coleman's got him down.
Coleman starting to get the takedowns more frequently here.
Omoplata attempt by Shogun. He's got the foot across the face. He's going to turn. He's got a shoulder lock here. Coleman's in trouble.
And a lot of time, Joe. Over a minute left in the round.
Shogun, he's got to reach over and posture up. He's got to hold the Mark's elbow. Mark's in a bad spot here. If Shogun can twist his body. He's going to sit up. Now he's doing it. He's going to sit up. This is an omoplata shoulder lock. And Mark Coleman is in big danger here. And even if he rolls, he's going to roll. And Shogun's going to be on top and side control.
35 seconds.
As Shogun sits up, it's putting tremendous pressure on Mark Coleman's shoulder.
Shogun exhausted too. But this won't finish the fight.
Shogun can finish the fight here. He's got to switch his legs, so he's got his right leg under his left leg in position, turn his body forward, and get the over-underhook and put that pressure on that arm.
Late in this round, Joe, you would have at least liked to see him try to do that.
Right there. This is the position right
It's
here.
going to be too late.
I don't know why he didn't try to finish this here. He's got that arm locked up, and Mark Coleman's not doing anything. And here we see, this is the omoplata setup. He goes from the overhook, he pulls his leg forward, pushes it in front of the face, and what this does is it isolates Mark Coleman's left arm, secures it in place, and then once he's got his his right foot underneath his knee, Coleman's arm and his shoulder are in deep danger here. He was unable to finish that
Coleman,
position.
this is a legend. Come on, this is a great fight. He's fine. He's good. He's good. You're gonna win this fight, Coleman. It's fucking. It's fun. Man, he's dead tired. He had you to move. He couldn't even do it. He's done. He's got to throw 2 right hands in a row. Right hand. Just throw right hands. Go start the bell. He's standing there dead tired. Start the bell with right hands throw. Come on. This is an unbelievable fight, bro. I'm so proud. This is a great fucking fight. You're gonna fucking win, dude.
Babalu, Forrest Griffin, Mark Coleman, the only 3 men ever to defeat Mauricio Shogun Hua. Will Coleman do it again tonight?
Go, Shogun!
Or will Shogun earn a little redemption and revenge against the UFC Hall of Famer from the Ohio State University? Still looks exhausted, but so does Shogun, Joe.
Yeah, they both
somehow
look
as
very
exhausted as Coleman looked, he was able to get some takedowns. He was able to get some favorable positions in the second round.
Yeah, Shogun is standing right in front of Mark, and Mark just landed that jab again. Shogun has no respect for Mark's stand-up.
Good body shot, that hurt him. Right to the ribs.
Good left hand by Shogun.
Coleman has thrown some uppercuts. He's thrown some body shots that have connected a bit.
I tell you what, Mike, even if Shogun wins this fight, this does not look good for him. You know, I mean, you got to think there's a tremendous amount of pressure on him here. Coming off the knee surgeries, coming off the loss, but still, Mark Coleman standing right in front of him. What Shogun wants, Shogun is the striker. Shogun's not really able to get much done. Mark Coleman's still here in the third round, and he's got a hold of Shogun, and he's got him on his back. This is not good.
Could Coleman actually even eke out a decision, Joe?
Coleman can knock him out. I mean, look, if Coleman's on top and he's punching you in the face, you got problems. It's how much energy does Coleman have? But he is on top. You know, in the old days, Coleman on top was a death sentence. Those body punches, when he fought Igor Vovchanchyn, I remember watching those vicious body punches from the guard. It's just, you know, how much energy does he have left? How bad did the cut hurt him? The age factor, the inability, the fact that he hasn't been in the octagon in a long time. He hasn't fought in 2 years.
Well, I'll tell you one thing, Joe. He's on top now, and if you count takedowns, he's had numerous takedowns.
Yeah, and this is all base. Mark Coleman has an excellent base. What he's got to be careful about here, though, is Shogun switching to a knee ball. Shogun's excellent at that. Those elbows by Mark Coleman. You hear the Irish fans getting behind him now.
He is half Irish. Mark Coleman on his mother's side talked about that at the press conference.
And Shogun keeps switching his hips, and what he's doing is he's either looking to sweep or he's looking to go for a knee bar attempt. And that'll all depend on how he rotates his body. With his right arm underneath Mark Coleman's left arm, he's going to try to sweep him. But let me tell you something, it ain't easy to sweep a beast like Coleman. That base that guy has, that's some of the last things he's Now knee bar attempt. This is bad for Coleman. He's going to switch it to a heel hook. Coleman's got to free that left leg, and quickly. The fact that Mauricio's got his legs clasped, that he's got a good left leg, this is a real bad spot.
Mark, hold on the fence.
Mauricio said he was going to go after the leg of Mark Coleman.
Coleman's got to sit on him. He's got to scoot his hips forward, push his body back. He's got to kick away. He's got to do something to get his leg free.
He is showing great patience, Joe.
Right, and he can also punch Hua in the face here because Hua's got two hands connected to that one leg. He's out, Coleman's out, and he's still on top. He's got to hold on to this position. He's got to drag Hua back down to the ground. Here he goes. Stay on top. Stay on top.
44 years old.
Big punches here. He's going to land.
Not the hammer Coleman. Controlling Shogun here in the third and final round.
Again, this win, lose, or draw. This is not a good performance for Shogun by any stretch of the imagination. Against a 44-year-old man who's clearly exhausted with very limited stand-up abilities. He's not able to get anything done. He rolls for a knee bar again. And Mark stays on top of him. Now Mark's got his back.
Joe, I don't know if Shogun's going to get back up. At this point, Shogun seems almost as exhausted as Coleman.
He is as exhausted, easily. And Mark's still keeping him up, keeping him down. Mark's got to be careful. He's running to the bottom here. He's got to get him up here.
He's up. Can't knee to that. No knees to a down opponent.
One warning.
Good morning.
Yeah, but now the problem is
You
they're
okay?
not clinched. They're not engaged. They're going to stand these guys
okay?
up now. He says Coleman's okay. Coleman's going to be standing up now, though, whereas he was, at least they were closed in on each other. I mean, it was up to Mauricio because he was the one holding on to him. You know, that wasn't illegal. He hit him to the body. That's not illegal.
It's the knees to the head of it down to Coleman.
Yeah, this is just a gift.
Ready,
This
fighters. Fighters.
Let's take a look at it again. Clearly to the body. There's nothing wrong with that. That's a bad ref call. Tough to see from his angle, though. But now, you know, Shogun is standing up.
And now Coleman is going to look for another takedown. 50
Body
seconds.
shot. Coleman's still got big power. You know, if he can land jabs, he can land his left hook.
Coleman swings over the
upset, but he was clearly exhausted. Clearly he got hurt with big punches that he wasn't defending. You know, it's a victory for Shogun, but you have to be honest about his performance. It did not look good at all. And here's Shogun teeing off. He landed that one to the temple, landed a jab there, right hand to the chin. His hands are down, uppercut there on the button, and that one hurt him. Left hook behind it. Mark Coleman doing nothing to defend himself. The referee was forced to stop that fight, Mike. Here you see it again. Shogun just teeing off.
The
Coleman,
uppercut here, nasty.
yeah.
Oh.
Coleman unable to do anything. Left hook behind it. I mean, that was just target practice for Shogun. An exhausted Shogun.
He's angry with the referee stoppage still. Mark Coleman, very angry. Bruce Buffer with the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Kevin Mulhall has called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 36 seconds of round number 3. Declaring the winner by TKO, Mauricio Shogun!
Wow. What a fight.
Mauricio Shogun Hua. First of all, Mauricio, congratulations on your first win in the UFC. You had Coleman very badly hurt on several occasions. You finally finished him off in the last round. Give us your thoughts on the fight.
Você lutou, bem-vindo de volta ao UFC, você lutou muito bem, lutou para terminar a luta no último round, foi uma batalha. Fala pra gente o que você achou dessa luta e do último round.
Coleman is a good fighter. I am your fan because I know fight. I watched Coleman fight, and 3 years before, Coleman win me in Japan. And thank you for fighting me, Coleman.
Shogun, you've had a lot of time off due to knee surgeries and injuries. How much of a factor did that and Octagon Rust play in your performance tonight?
Você teve muitas contusões, teve que se recuperar 2 cirurgias no joelho. Até que ponto isso influiu na sua volta no octágono? O que você acha que isso interferiu na luta?
Influiu porque long time no fight, and now I come back and now 100%.
All right, well, congratulations on your victory. We look forward to seeing you again. Mauricio Shogun Hua, ladies and gentlemen.
Here's Joe with Mark Coleman.
With all your fans.
It's very nice to see the bad blood squashed here. Mark, you know, you're a legend in the sport, Mark. The original UFC heavyweight champion. Give us your thoughts on the fight now. You showed a tremendous amount of heart tonight. How hard was the cut to 205, first off?
Not too bad. I'm a wrestler. I just did it. I'm upset, really disappointed in myself. Good fight's not good enough. I came here to win.
Well, you know what? You had some great moments in the fight. You exhausted him. It was really obvious at one point in time that he was completely worn out. You were on top of him. Did you think you were going to be able to finish him in that position?
Yeah, but he's not a former world champion for anything. He's a tough son of a bitch. I think I deserve another one. It's 1-1. Let's do it again, Shogun. I respect you, but I can beat you.
Well, Mark, we love you. We look forward to seeing you again. You're a UFC Hall of Famer. Please, ladies and gentlemen, give it up for the Hammer, Mark Coleman.
His cage fighter shirt honoring his fallen friend, Marine Major Ray Mendoza, who was one of his collegiate roommates.